This live event coverage is brought to you by artywater.com, a light, refreshing, nutritious beverage with extracts of apple, lemon, and mint to highlight the earthy flavor of artichoke with a touch of monk fruit for sweetness. Learn more about Arty. Visit artywater.com. Every drop says, Party with Arty. I'm Christina Suzama with YogaHub.tv, YHTV, here at the Natural Products Expo West. I am going to introduce you to this really great product. It is awesome. I tried it last night in the parking lot, would you believe? And I had to find these guys because I think they have a great story and a great product. So, Douglas and Justin,
Hi.
the co-founders to Harmless Harvest. Title, Harmless Harvest, you do the math. Douglas, tell us how it got started.
We started about 3 years ago. Justin and I had a big backgrounds in corporate environment, and we got together to basically start this little product here. It's been a wild ride. 3 years later, it's a pretty big hit. Justin can talk about how it started, where we're sourcing, and so on.
Sure. I mean, I guess our assumption was that we could focus on the entire supply chain and improving manufacturing to get products that would be up to par with the promise that marketing makes. So our focus is really on the quality of the ingredient, the quality of the processing, investing in that, so that the end product that consumers are enjoying is actually true to what people are claiming. We started with coconut water because there was an obvious opportunity to actually improve on the experience. It was a road that had never been taken. It took us years to develop. We lost our shirts a couple times in the road. Um, but the reaction was phenomenal, meaning that without any advertising or marketing, just the support of retailers like Whole Foods or some close distributors, we got embraced by an audience that discovered our product and really supported us through our growth. So now we created the raw coconut water category 3 years ago. We're now sold in thousands of outlets. It's allowed us to really create great employment opportunities both in the US and in Southeast Asia, develop the whole supply chain around organic and fair trade, fair wages. And this whole backbone is to prove that you can have constructive capitalism, you can have constructive consumerism, and you can do good while doing good to yourself.
That's fantastic, really fantastic. Now, away from the 100% raw coconut juice that they started with, they're starting out with another line as well.
Yeah, the tea was a brainchild actually that Douglas and I had when we were back in Thailand. We smelled some real tea leaves from a bush, and we were absolutely astounding at how
Amazing.
incredibly fresh and just the experience was amazing. And in our minds, we were like, well, could that be like a product? Could that be a juice? Could that be the actual experience? And usually the idea takes about 15 seconds, and the reality takes a couple years. And that's what happened with the tea. So we picked raw tea leaves directly from the bush, and we flash freeze them at the source in these organic tea gardens, and then pulverize them frozen. And they're never heated, never dehydrated, never steamed or baked, and then blend them with cold water and filter it. So you're drinking the actual, I'd say the equivalent of the potency of if there was a raw tea juice, that's what it is.
It's almost like a cold
It
pressed
is.
tea leaf.
Exactly. And it's been, we launched it a few months ago with Whole Foods, who's one of our key partners in getting these types of products to the market. It did phenomenally well. We were able to improve on the formulas, improve on the whole supply chain, and now we're really proud to launch it throughout the whole country starting this spring, summer. So it's very exciting for us.
Oh, congratulations, that's really
Thank you.
exciting. So the
Thank you.
tea is launching this summer.
It's happening this summer, absolutely.
And does Whole Foods, I mean, though they're your supporters,
Yes.
did they test it in their market?
Absolutely. We launched it we started back in September of last year. And tried it in every market, tried it in all kinds of different formats, got an opportunity to work with their audience and their customers to see really if there was an understanding around that narrative and people were experiencing what we were experiencing. And response was phenomenal. So now we have the support, we got the excitement, we got the proof. So we're going to go all out with this. And it's really fun for us and fun for the farmers we work with and for our retail partners that are really supportive.
This is so wonderful. Now, just on a kind of side note, what did you guys do before this?
Oh, that's a good question. We hopped all over the place, whether it went from corporate gigs and consumer goods to starting a software company to going even in banking. So I think we spent most of our 10 years just jumping from one place to the other until we decided that life's too short. You got to do your own thing and you got to try to be as happy at work as you are when you're at home with your family. So
Now, are you guys like high school friends or something?
Yeah, we've been friends for about 20 years. We went to business school together, and yeah, been been starting this, 3-4 years now?
Yeah, over that. I think it's 40.
Yeah.
So off with the corporate suits and on with the t-shirts and baseball
Absolutely.
caps.
Absolutely. And forever and ever, I hope.
Yes, yes.
Never again.
Good for you. Congratulations. And
much.
thank you for
Appreciate your time.
bringing such a great product for all of us to
You got it.
share.
Thank you.
Really fantastic. Thank you.
Thanks. See ya.
Thank you so much. I'm Christina Suzuma with YogaHub.tv, YHTV, here at the Natural Products Expo West. Please look out and look for this wonderful product. Support them because you are not just supporting the product and these guys who are coming out with great things, but you're also supporting the labor and the work in other countries as well. Thank you so much.